Ryan was the saviour at Khalifa bin Zayed Stadium in Al Ain, displaying nerves of steel to stop two Uzbek penalties to clinch a 4-2 win in the shootout and book their place in the tournament's final 8. Ryan stood firm in the middle of the goalmouth for his first save to deny Islom Tukhtakhujaev, then dived low to his left to keep out Marat Bikmaev's attempt. LoadingMathew Leckie stepped up and fired home the very next penalty to confirm victory for Australia and trigger wild all-in celebrations amongst players and coaches. "I just tried to let the instincts take over," Ryan said. It wasn't the first time Ryan has saved Australia's skin, and it certainly won't be the last. Making his 54th appearance in the green and gold at just 26 years of age, he is well on track to eclipse Schwarzer in terms of longevity and, perhaps, importance to the Socceroos cause. Ryan was shown video clips of Uzbekistan players taking penalty kicks just before the shootout to prime them with as much information as possible about what he was about to face. But he admits analysis is only helpful to a point when it comes to what is effectively a game of chance. With technology in this day and age, you try to take advantage of it and see if you can pick up anything from it, Ryan said. Ryan successfully emulated his hero, former Australian goalkeeper Mark Schwarzer. Credit AP. I think at the same time it would be a bit naive of the opposition to not understand that, in the world we live in today, they probably know the oppositions are looking and it becomes a game of cat and mouse. Say it cancels each other out at the end of the day. You just need a bit of luck as the goalkeeper with a decision you make, if you decide to go one side or stay up the middle. You need a bit of luck that the shooter makes the same decision. Thankfully twice it happened today. Ryan didn't have much to do against Uzbekistan prior to the shootout, but whenever his team needed him, he rose to the occasion. He was called into action in just the 10th minute, snapping out a shot from Eldar Shomurodov which proved to be probably the best sight on goal of the match for the White Wolves, and one of very few clear-cut openings. Loading had it not clipped Ryan's arm, the Uzbeks would have had a lead to protect, and judging by how the Socceroos were unable to break down their compact defensive shape for 120 tiresome minutes, it may well have proved enough. The euphoria of the shootout win ultimately masks some uncomfortable truths for Australia. This was the second time a fairly limited opponent was able to blunt their attacking output simply by putting enough men behind the ball. They need to figure out how to overcome that quickly, because it is a challenge they will face repeatedly in qualifying for the 2022 World Cup, which, given the rising standard of Asian football, will be no cakewalk. As for this tournament, Uzbekistan were the best team they've faced so far, but there are much better still to come. And while Arnold denied it, UAE coach Alberto Zaccheroni has a clear example to follow if he wants to frustrate the Socceroos. "What was important for us was we were patient, we didn't lose our head by not being able to break down the brick wall," Arnold said. Ryan was also looking on the bright side. "They put in a disciplined defensive performance and made it difficult for us. That's why we didn't get the goal. But we're still in the tournament, so happy days," he said.